My gosh, I can't believe this is happening to me. We do the polls, okay? We do the polls, and what are the albums? It's actually funny because when I posted that, I was like, okay, we already know what's gonna happen. Like, Jenny Hval is gonna be like, no one's gonna vote for that. Everyone voted for Jenny Hval, and then once I, thought about it later, I was like, there's like no reactions to Jenny Hval on YouTube at all. So it's kind of cool that I get to like contribute that, I suppose. Jenny Hval, I've been aware of Jenny Hval for a really long time. But although I've been aware, I didn't listen. So like I remember seeing the Apocalypse Girl on like the Best of Her Albums website like back in 2015. Like I remember being aware of it since then, but I didn't like really listen to it listen to Jenny Hval until 2018. I listened to the Long Sleep EP, and I don't really remember a lot about it, I will say, but I do remember really enjoying that Spell song. And yeah, 2019, that's when that album came out, her last album, Practice of Love, and I felt very mid about it. Like, I did not know what was going on with it. And people like this, I guess, so. And I didn't come back to it since then, so I don't know if things would change, but. So I don't know what Jenny Hval is really all about, but I know she has enough of a status to the people who listen to her. She's still, relatively pretty small, I guess, but people aren't really dissing her, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm never being thrown any takes in my daily life where people are like, Jenny Hval, like, I don't know about her, so, okay. Classic Objects, let's just listen to it. 8 songs, yeah. I'm gonna listen to this before Rex Orange County too, just because it seems fair. And I don't really even know, I know more Jenny Hval than Rex Orange County, actually. So. Let's go.
How the song goes, because I wanted to make sure I seemed relaxed. But in the year of love, I signed a deal with patriarch, and I watch me stare.
There's like a disco element to it a little bit too, but it never takes you to that full length. I love that keyboard, like it's like the Doors type vibe with it too. Is that your job as a stagehand? It's a great color. Institution. I don't know if that's a little bit too much. I don't like the way it's written. Or chord. I'm very comfortable in this vibe, I'd say. The song is selling itself. Okay, yeah, I do like this song, I'd say. On first go, Standing Out is definitely just the composition of everything together. I don't think I'm like really taking on an insane journey that I'm focusing on, but I'm just loving how everything's arranged. Vocals stand out. Like I think that they really shine on this. Lyrically, just on first go, I'm not fully connecting to this narrative or following that narrative, but there's enough being said as it goes along that I'm understanding that there's some emotion from front to back being told. That's at least swooning my emotions. So I think when I come back to it, maybe there'll be something more. But yeah, this is pretty good.
My mother came to the city at 21 and had no choice but to drive to work, she said. The place I'll be dying.
The place I'll be dying.
And what's far away, but places to lose yourself, myself,
very true. I say the backing of this is, I'm not focusing on the backing or the arrangement now. It's very just very ambient, low-key, moody. Vocally, it just seems like it's continuing on, but there's enough narratively that I'm intrigued.
In my first studio space that I remember, and to her paintings.
And slowly coming into this one.
They were stuck in the hallway, using life and
death together. Where is this going to take me though, this life and death together? That's what I want to know. It's a very conversational thing that's sometimes not translating the way in music that I'm wanting to, getting me. You know what, lyrically, this one I am left disconnected throughout the whole thing right now. And the repetition is fine, it's nice, it's comfortable, but it's just not enough for me to grab and chew on this.
When you call my name, breath fills the shut down space.
In the background. Okay.
Once you played an empty bar because you had potential.
Okay, singing here, standing out.
These sound like the way to
This is probably my favorite song so far, I'd say.
I'm a bird. Come. Cigarette buzz. And the branch. Behind her.
Okay, lyrics are done. We have like a few minutes left in this track. Okay, this has saved a little bit of my feelings diving into this. Okay, just a little bit, right? Like with track 3 I was like, okay, I don't want to be let down with the rest of this. This has lifted expectations for sure.
It's 9 a.m., but it doesn't matter. Place and time is. I look up and see nothing crosses heaven. Clouds are gathering 'cause they can, and my phone rings. It's my friend.
Okay.
Intertwining. I find spiders everywhere. They show me cracks. High above the streets,
Whoa, that bass. Whoa. Okay, so it's like about bugs. She's following bugs in the corner of the room. It's 9 a.m. The lyrics kind of center back again. I'd say the song satisfies enough. Bass synths come in at a nice enough time there. Crash note cymbal.
Somehow I am an abandoned project, but also
Right here though, with this vocals now going back to this and just these drums and sometimes light synths, I feel like it's just slightly barren, like it's just enough to hold environment, but not intrigue me above just that.
like a song. I am always just so lonely. Just so lonely.
I do feel Alex G, like Sandy Alex G vibes sometimes when listening to this. Like mumbling added to that effect, right? Just the voice doing that.
Not that it ever was. Not that it ever was. Maybe I never was. Maybe I never was. Maybe I never was. To the crowds that I dispersed in the wounded air that
Yeah, that we call freedom. I will say the way that things are written, I don't feel like I'm really feeling much of an attachment to it. Just it's really just giving face value stuff. Yeah, obviously the sentiment is fine, but I wanted more of a powerful impact to it, I guess, at the end of the day. That would probably be, that and Classic Objects would probably be my least favorite tracks. Yeah, let's go to this last song.
You say you run away to utopia, to
Space speaking, okay? Alright, so this is what the vibe is here. Okay, Revolution will not be owned. That was a decent song. That'd probably be my third favorite song on here. Probably. What do I want to give this though? Classic Objects. It's like a 7 on first listen. It hits me like it's very nice. I think I like a 7 to me is just like is good, right? Anything under there, I feel like there's enough faults to pick at, and like there isn't enough faults to pick at still. I think there's nice sounds throughout this. Yeah, sometimes I feel like some of the ambient spaces or the consistent like instrumentation is not what I'm fully diving into. But at the end of the day, that's not even like my biggest issue or my biggest the thing that I feel like I'm potentially missing out on, like a thing that could have made me like this more. Slightly lyrics, or even just the way that those lyrics are being presented here, like vocally, or how it's sung. There's some emotional moments though where the singing's fantastic, and I feel like it's really selling points to this. And obviously too, like big climaxes with the instrumentation. I feel like there is a lot of selling points at the end of the day. Some songs I think they're lyrically, there's enough of a personal edge just slightly for me to like have felt like there was certainly meaning behind this. There's certainly all these songs, definitely, yeah, like a singer-songwriter vibe of pondering life, like what does it all mean? I'm not fully feeling like I'm getting a lot of Jenny Hval's character from it. Sure, like it still feels like a mainline thing, sort of. Okay, yeah, I'll come back to this. We'll see how it is. I feel like I'll be fine. Like it'll be fine. I'll probably enjoy this, but I'm not expecting it to be like really big, or it's not going to be hitting the top of the lists this year. But hey, at least this is pretty good. So what do I have to think about Jenny Hval's like last project? Because I wasn't big on it when I listened to it. So at least coming into it now, I see enough to be happy, for sure. Okay, I've came back to this Classic Objects, this Jenny Hval, a few more times, and I'm glad I came back to it, only because like I did get different feelings. I had to sleep on it and then come back again, and then this is where I am. Saturday, yeah. I think coming back to it this time, I've spent enough, like, reading lyrics slightly, which I think are a good enough focus. It's nothing where I'm, like, really grandly soaking in that statement, but it's enough to have some emotional value. I think there's enough vocal hits or enough vocal moments, too. Settling into more of that ambient nature, though, just like appreciating it more. Same score, but at least coming back to it and going, I understand why I'm being settled in this. American Coffee is probably my favorite song now. I think Cemetery of Splendour was sort of like in that vibe first go, but yeah. So it did change a little bit. This is cool. Yeah, I don't have many problems with this. At the end of the day, I think with the 8 tracks and the sound of it, though, is very tight. It may not have many standout, like, there's not like a standout track really for me, but this is a really tight, full sounding album. Like, it knows what its sound wants to be. Yeah, okay. So, it's a vibe. If there's anything else you want me to listen to, anything at all, just put a comment down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.